What up? What's going on, y'all? Share this real quick. Nice. All right, so hopefully you guys can hear and see. Looks like we're set. Let me know in the comments if you guys can hear me just fine or not. But yeah, let's go and get started. ATR 5. All right, so I'm going to cut the film right now, and then once I get the film all cut, then we'll do the proper intros. All right, let's see here. Can we fit? Barely. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not going to fit. It'll be a lot of waste. Let's see here. Nice. Hello from Poland. The Rapper, what's going on, guys? Welcome, welcome. Hope everything is going well. Hope you guys can hear me. Happy New Year. We got some updates on the live stream, of course. As you can see, there's now overlays on it. Big shout out to Matt from Tint Stuff for helping me out. I spent a couple hours last night trying to configure this stuff so that I can have these overlays on with the live stream. I'm not as hip as Matt is, so I don't have audio running through my ear, so I can't hear you guys. But from time to time, I'll hop in and I'll double check the chat here. I'll double check the chat and go through any questions you guys may have. But yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's see here. Okay, let's get going. I'll move you guys this over here, like this. Yeah, it looks good so far. Looks good. Happy holidays, brother. All right, so today's vehicle, we have a 2019 Toyota Sierra minivan. We're gonna be doing the sides and the back. We're gonna be removing the front doors and the front quarters, replacing them. We're gonna be doing ATR 5% all the way around. So it's gonna get pretty dark in here. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's see here. Looks like live's going good. So like I said, little things have changed. Matt helped me out a lot in regards to being able to get the overlays on the live stream. So it is a little bit more interactive now. You're able to, if you super chat through the comments, then it'll pop up. Or if you check the first line in the description, is going to be a way that you can go through the Streamlabs tipping section as well. If you go through either which way of those, then your comment will actually pop up on screen. I won't be able to see it, but everyone in the live stream will. I'm thinking if there's anything else. I think that's pretty much it. Most of the time I don't shrink these, but I'm gonna this time around because I just don't want to have any problems. I don't want to mess with anything. I can not shrink most cars, but then I have to work it out, spread it out just right. These sliders, minivan sliders, are a pain in the butt. Like for that one, I have to put that film on that glass and then go through this way for me to install it. It's fun. You'll see. So one step at a time. I just figured out how to get the overlays, and then I'm sure Matt will help me with figuring out how to get the audio in my ear. And then after that, probably just follow his step and restream it to multiple places, Facebook and YouTube. But we'll get to that point eventually. Baby steps. First stream of the year. Welcome everybody. 2020. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a safe and fun and exciting new year. And double check the stream before we get going. Nice, 11 people. Let's go. Ross Cornwell said, hope you're still thinking about doing that video about financial side of business. Yes, I do. I was going to do that more of a at-home stream, the streams that I do for my home studio. I just haven't done them in the last 2 weeks because one was Christmas Eve and the other one was New Year's Eve, and I didn't think anyone would watch just because of the holidays. But yes, I still plan on doing that. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have razor blades. Do I have razor blades? Should be enough. Could y'all let me know in the chat if the audio is good, if it's too loud, or if hopefully you guys can hear me, period. So if you guys don't have it, if you guys don't respond in the chat, I'm assuming you guys can't hear me. Hola. He left, he went.
Kicked him out.
Nah, he just wasn't feeling well. He just wasn't feeling well. Careful, people are watching you.
That's okay. We need to take care of the elderly.
Right? No, he was. Oh, I went and got a mask and everything. Hand sanitizer. He just wasn't feeling well.
Taking stuff off? Or?
Yeah. This one I'm taking off and then replacing it. Go 5% all the way around. How was the holiday? Good?
Quiet.
Quiet?
Yeah, everybody left, so I was home by myself.
Nice. Who took out the post? Someone did.
I went to the store. I went down to the Meineke to drop a truck off. I come back. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, and someone hit it and no one's fussing up?
No. Sean was out there. Yeah.
Idiots.
We're going to have to bring the guy back over to fix it.
I thought your boss did it. The boss guy, I saw the boss guy out there.
The termite guy did it.
Oh. Hell, you're gonna have to, they sunk them posts. So they're gonna have to, you know how hard it is to pull a post out of the ground? You gotta get like a hijack and screw into it and.
It's none of my business.
Right?
I wasn't there, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Boss man's not gonna be happy.
I didn't take that phone call.
We work in a building that we share it with a company called Pest Bear. So he's one of the managers over there. Really cool guy. He's a car head, so he loves cars. So he comes in here when we get the nice stuff in. He's like, "Ooh, let me see." I think the new rule is, and I know it's not Monday. Usually I do these live streams on Mondays, but if you guys heard me talking just now, my dude came in today and he was completely under the weather. He feels like garbage, he said. So he helped me catch up at the first end of the day, and then he went home. So that's why I'm live streaming, because he's not here. But I have been shooting more videos with him here. I just try to do it where he's not in the shot, obviously. But live streaming, definitely not. I didn't even check to see if I could just... What am I doing? Can I just bomb load this bad boy? Let's see. It's all wet now. I don't know. Nah. Screw it. Already got shrunk. I do like bottom loading. Also when, especially when I'm doing R&Rs, because I like to, I feel like it's easier to remove the film, or not the film, the adhesive from the bottom. Sometimes you could just, if you don't do the removals right, you just push the adhesive down there at the bottom of the sill, the window, weather seal, whatever, and then it can get into your installation. My knife go. Ba 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 ba. Clean. So fresh and so clean. Let's see if there's any adhesive I left. Yep, right there. Woo! That is dark. Not the greatest of cuts from Lumar, like this. I'm at like a 16th. Here I might be just a scotch above a 16th or an 1/8, but then here is like a little bit bigger than an 1/8. So not very consistent, but good enough. Good enough for me. Now any more than an 1/8, and then I'd have to adjust that or redo it. Nice. Nice. All right, let's go print some off. Ooh, what up? Question? Audio's good. Audio's good. Good. Thanks. Doesn't come apart like cheap American cars. Just cheap Japanese cars. 12 people watching. That's not bad. Ain't bad at all. I'll tell you what though. Toyota and Hondas, they'll go forever. I don't know about Toyota, but I know a Honda will go for 300,000 easy. Just gotta keep up with the old oil changes. I'm not looking forward to the sliding doors. I hate those. Those are the worst on minivans. I think I'll save those for last. Uh-oh. Daniel Reyna with the $15 super chat. Dang, appreciate it. And popping up in the corner right there, baby. That's what's up. Nice. Curious to see. This is my first super chat during the live stream. Dang! Check out that goal. Goals reached so good. Let me see here. Let me see full screen. Yep, got Daniel Reyna in the top right corner. Nice. Let me see. I want to make sure it's nice and clear. Yep, that's right, baby. In one super chat. Yeah, I did two different ones because I was just shooting for like 50 bucks. But I'm like, one's tips and one's super chats, and you can do either or. But thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. $15. Much appreciated. Glad all this is working out. You kind of helped me like test this out. Wifey. I'm just getting started with the overlays and other things like that, so I'll get more into it as we go. Matt and I have been talking a lot about live streaming lately. Like the process to get this GoPro with overlays, you wouldn't believe it. Like there was like a 15-minute video that Matt guided me to, and just to do what the video said and set everything up and hope I don't destroy my $3,300 computer it took me 2 hours just to do that. Oh my gosh. And then at the end it didn't work and I'm like, ah! So I was talking to Matt this morning about troubleshooting different things I could do. And a little bit of work. We got it going. So I'm really excited. If you guys do enjoy this content, do like this content, make sure to please leave a thumbs up. That way I know, it lets YouTube know that people are liking this and want to see more of it. And then YouTube will help spread the word a little bit more on my end. Much appreciated. This Sienna is going to take probably a couple hours. I'm not going to rush it, but I'm not going to go super slow either. I just kind of go at my own pace. All right, one window down, another R&R, and the rest are just clean. There's no R&Rs on this. It's just the tints on the two. The two fronts are tinted. So undo. Maybe we'll take the door panel off this next one. Just to make the removal a little bit easier. What do you think? Yeah, why not? Change it up a little bit. If I remove the door panel, then I don't have to shrink. Dang, trash, 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 trash. Adhesive. Trash, 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 trash. Store panel's been removed before, and it wasn't put back on correctly because that was not on the way it's supposed to be. Do 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 do. Come on. Can't get a hold of it. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's get underneath here. Pop. Oh, a couple screws over here. Toyotas and Lexus, they're pretty easy and straightforward to take off. It's not too bad. Boom, just like that. This is off. I am gonna just take the whole dang thing off, because why not? I'm gonna disconnect the bottom light right here, and then I'm gonna see if I can show you guys. Toyota always, this is connected. This is the locking mechanism of the door. Always remember that the green is on the bottom. You can just kind of just unplug it. Green is always on the bottom, and then you can always double check it. But that's it. Boom, we're done. That's off. Leave it nice and pretty right here. Boom. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, y'all. It's just a door panel removal. Ain't no big. You know, some of y'all are shitting your pants right now. But those are JBLs. If you mess those up, there's like hundreds of dollars. Yep. Don't mess it up. But here's the good part. Wow, look at this gap. This gap is way bigger than the other side. But look at that. Now I don't have to mess with this weather strip, and that's gonna be clean. I'm gonna get every single piece of adhesive off this puppy. That's why I like to remove door panels when I do removals. You know what I didn't do is I didn't check and see what Daniel said, because he usually says something. So Daniel, remind me. I didn't forget about you. Thanks again for the super chat, and I will, as soon as I'm done with this window, I'll go back and read what you posted, because you can post a message with your super chat, so, or tip, whichever one you do. So as soon as I get back in the office, I will go ahead and read that and make sure you get your just dues, brother. This makes it a little bit more interactive. Since we're just doing some boring old removals right now, I think now is a good time to go over our sponsors for the stream. So big shout out to Tint Wiz. Tint Wiz is a CRM suite designed for window tinters. From acquisition to closing and everywhere in between. I had this down before. I haven't said this in 2 weeks. From acquisition to invoicing and everywhere in between, you can run your business more efficiently and more profitably with Tint Wiz. Don't forget, you check them out at tintwiz.com for your free 30-day trial. Also available on iOS, coming soon to Android for download. This stream is also sponsored in part by Dry Shrink Prep. Dry Shrink Prep is changing the future of the industry for the better. Dry Shrink Prep is the healthy alternative to dryer sheets. If you guys haven't checked it out, actually you'll see me use Dry Shrink Prep on the back window. It's 100% natural and healthy for you, a healthy alternative to dryer sheets for dry shrinking. If you guys haven't tried it, you should check it out. You can go to dryshrinkprep.com for more information and to purchase as well. And last but not least, this live stream is sponsored in part by you guys. So thank you very much for you guys watching and for you guys that participate. Just like Daniel Reyna, the channel is supported also by donations. If you guys don't know, you guys can go to the bottom of the chat section on YouTube and there'll be a $sign, and then that's the way that you can super chat. And then if you go, or not and then, but or if you go to the first line of the description, there's a hyperlink there where you can send a tip as well, both of which will be highlighted and you'll see it pop up on the screen as well. Now that those are out of the way, back to your regular scheduled programming. But look how much quicker this is. Like, yeah, it took me a little bit longer to take the door panel off, but like I don't have to mess with the bottom. Look how clean that is. And I know that there's no adhesive in there now. Before, on the other side, I was messing with the bottom, making sure that I was pulling up and not getting any adhesive in there. Done. Done. Also, I won't have to shrink this window now as well. We're getting a little variety at least. We're shrinking and top loading on the driver's side. Passenger side, we're taking door panels off, not shrinking, and bottom loading. Give you a little variety. Bam. Always check this, the back side, always check the outside and make sure that the film is past the pillar. Bring it up a little bit there. Ooh. I'm using my winter spring mix. No, my fall winter mix, slip mix. Usually with the old Johnson's baby shampoo. I usually do about 4 spoogies. If you don't know what a spoogie is when I squeeze the bottom and it goes a spoogie. I do 4 spoogies typically during the spring and summer months because the tack stuff is really hot here. But for the winter months and the fall months, I typically go like 2 spoogies or maybe 3 spoogies. And if you ever hear anyone say that they're the ones that came up with a spoogie, then you let them know what's up. The spoogie factor was made by me for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and stamp that right now. Come on, this little light's a pain in the butt here. Hold on, I'll show you what I'm doing. Connecting this little light right here, this little foot light. I could just take it out, but I'm gonna try to just put it back in like this. Come on, stupid. A weird angle. Oh, we gonna get it. We gonna get it. There it is. Oh yeah. I want to disconnect this. Come on. Why does nothing want to work with me today? And look, the door handle wants to come out. Look. Just push it back down. You're good to go. Green on bottom, like I said. Boop. Boop. And right up and over. That's it. He's back in here. Everything looks lined up. Looks good. It's the official technique. Oop. Well, the locks work. Just do be careful, like you're not screwing into metal on these cars, you're screwing into plastic. So once it starts giving you a little bit of resistance, ease off, don't push through it, and don't make sure if you're using a power drill, make sure your torque ain't up all the way, or else you're gonna strip that puppy out, and you don't want to do that. I get people bitching and moaning, I can't believe you're using power drills. See how it's twisted? I just leave it be. I let it go. I don't fight it. Oh my land, look how beautiful that is. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh, I might want to put this plate back. Dang. Dang, I'm good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Take this quarter off. scrub in there. If you guys had any questions about methods I'm doing, tools I'm using, things of that nature, there's only one way to get those answered. You gotta write in the comments. So get down there in the chat, chat it up. I'm fixing to go back in for another quick question and some print off some more windows. Where is this? Ah! Almost tripped and died right there, right then and there. That was almost the end. My old lady almost got a $500,000 right there. Check the inside, no light gaps. I'll tell you what though, I wish I knew how to take the dang door panels off these sliding doors. Because these sliding doors, I only top load them because they're a huge pain in the butt. Imagine I do a live stream where I take a door panel off and I break something. Imagine that. I mean, I guess it's an inevitability, right? I mean, if I stream long enough for enough cars, then that's gonna happen. I mean, it's only a matter of time. The only question is, will I fess up to it when it happens, or am I gonna stay quiet? Who knows? Let's do the back window next. Let's change it up a little bit. Oh, nice. Let's clean her off first. All right, that's clean. That's good enough. All right, so this is dry shrink prep. It'll be a good demo for you guys to see if you guys never checked it out. Like I said, I don't use dryer sheets. We have dryer sheets here, but I don't use them anymore. Just wet the applicator. This has the product inside it already. And you're just gonna go ahead and apply just like this. The more you wet the applicator, the longer it'll take to dry. So I like to wet it and then reapply. Because I could soak it, but then it's gonna take a little bit to dry. Like right now, you can see there's a nice little glaze being applied to this, and it's an all-natural mixture of olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, and shea butter, cocoa shea butter. I think it is. Yeah. I make it. I should know this. Boom. With a blueberry, no, not blueberry. It used to be blueberry, now it's blue cotton candy. And then the signature blue color. Cocoa butter, that's what it is. Cocoa butter, coconut oil and cocoa butter, not shea. My son has eczema, so we use a lot of shea butter for moisturizing for him. That's why it was in my head. Oh yeah, but let me show you. So that's done. It's pretty much ready. I can go now if I had the foam ready. But it puts a nice glaze on here, and then we're gonna go ahead and dry shrink it, just like this. Money, money. Money, money, money. Let's go over some questions. Some questions. Oh. Let's see. Daniel, did it say anything? I don't think it said anything. Let me pop out the chat here. 13 people watching. What up, everybody? What up? No, Daniel just donated 15 bucks. I appreciate it, Daniel. I thought you had something in there for sure. Okay. So Niles says, do you guys have any tips for plotters, such as when you weed, it says wheat, but it's weed the film, it doesn't cut all the way through. Cut strip is new. Okay, so if the cut strip is new and when you're weeding the film, it's cutting all the way through, then the pressure on your blade is too high. You want, if here's your line, if here's the thickness of your liner and here's the thickness of your film, you want the blade to just cut through the film side and just score just the top edge of the liner. If it's cutting all the way through, then there's just way too much pressure. And most likely, if you're cutting all the way through the film, then you're cutting into the strip, which means you're gonna have to replace the strip as well. So what I would suggest is to dial back the pressure. So if I was gonna set the pressure up on this plotter, is like the force right now is set at 120 or 160. But when it's brand new blade and brand new strip, it's set at like 90. So it'll incrementally get bigger or incrementally get more pressure as the blade dulls. But I mean, this blade's been kicking ass and doing well. So what I would suggest is to go light, maybe 80 pounds per square inch or grams of force. Go light, and it'll cut through. And so then that way you're setting the pressure on the plotter so that it cuts. So maybe 80 didn't cut through. Let's go 90. 90 cut through and it kind of scored the top edge of the liner. So 90 didn't work. Let's go to 110. 110 definitely cut through the film. It scored the liner, but it didn't cut through all the way. If it cuts through all the way, then back it down a little bit. Oh, what am I doing? Oh no, software. Gotta love the software. Software went down. Ba-ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-ba-ba-bum. This is Lumar's precision cut. This is the proprietary cut system that they use when you use Lumar. Let's see, we haven't synced this in a minute, so there's probably going to be some updates, which I don't want to do right now. Paint protection, mainly paint protection. Supra, I saw Supra in there. Paint protection, a lot of paint protection. Wow, 149 updates. We haven't done that yet. We're not going to do it today because I'm working and I don't want to. Lumar came out with another program, an updated program, but like, it's just not as good as this one yet. And I'll show you one thing that it does. Toyota Sienna 2020. So here, if I wanted to do the Sienna, the 04 version, I can merge the two, and then I can kind of see the differences between one model versus the other. You can't do that in the new program. Also, let's say I want to do the back window. Let's say it popped up this way. I have to go down and to the right, but it'll only let me, it'll stop me right here in the corner, so I can quickly and efficiently cut film. With the new program, it'll let me keep dropping, so I have to go there and kind of guess where the edge is and the bottom is. It's not the best. It's not the best. So until they do that, fix those things, I'm gonna go stick to this. But I think there was a super chat. Oh, Tinter Lou, what's going on, brother? Appreciate the $15. Was it a super chat or was it a tip? Let's see. Oh, it was a super chat. Thank you, Tinter. Appreciate it, Tinter Lou. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. And just like that, we hit our goal for our super chats. Nice, just like that. We're probably over the goal. Let me see here. Yeah, 120%. Very nice. Thank you very much. Tinter Lou. Awesome. That ding ding, I didn't think I'd be able to hear that. But I can. I thought I could only hear that through my OBS. Oh. It's because I can see it on my computer at home. Okay. Let's bring this back up, and let's bring not that one, not that one. The chat. Thank you. Good explanation. Yes, Niles. Yes. Yeah, they're the plotter system that's my bread and butter, baby. That's what I know. It's what I do. It's what I do. This Sienna is really weird though, because look, this window is 19.76, right? So it's like almost, it's too big for me to double up the thing. So I'm wasting a lot of film here, and you wouldn't even be able to squeeze it with hand cutting it. You'd have to be so precise. So this is just the type of car that like you need like a 24-inch roll, but it happens so far and few between. Boom, 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 boom. All right, 2 fronts done. Car's off. DSP on the glass. Oh. Oh. So I didn't wet that top edge. So that top edge is dry. I'm gonna cut that right now. Top edge is dry, so it's it didn't stick to the glass. So dry shrink prep is here. You can see that there's a glaze on there, and looks good to me, baby. So let's go ahead and start dry shrinking. Ooh, you know what this back glass reminds me of? The older CRVs. It's got a pretty substantial curve right here, so that'll be interesting. I didn't realize that. Usually with the curve like this, how it curves down here, and you see all this tail right here. Usually I like to keep it. I usually keep it long, and then I can pull down with it. So we'll see. See what happens. Maybe go underneath it, blow its skirt up, and we're hot. Here we go. I think we'll be fine. You leaving? What are you looking for? Huh?
Soapy water or
it's just if it has an A on it, And the trigger here, that's alcohol. The one with the S is slip.
This?
That should have a S. Yeah.
Okay.
Just open it and double check, make sure. Smell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Clean towels?
Clean towels are all here. None up there.
Biggest fucking bird shit ever in the car.
Of course. Bird shit?
Yeah.
That's good luck in some countries. Boss man just got a brand new car like 2 days ago, so he's all loving it. Do 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 do. I'm loving it. I hate these ones where you gotta kind of look at it like an angle this way, so you can kind of see if you shrunk it down and laid it down, because looking at it straight on, it's hard to tell. Like a glove. Do 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 do. I should probably stop saying that because that's probably copywritten. Yeah. And someone asked me, they're like, why would you give up dryer sheets for DSP? Well, number one, I make dry shrink prep, so that's number one. But number two, it's so much healthier for you. I mean, I don't know about you, but I would not take a bounced dryer sheet and put it in my mouth.
Dirty?
Dirty up here. All off?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, there's DSP on there. Hold on, huh? Probably doesn't taste too good. No, it doesn't taste too good. But I would not do that with dryer sheets. And if I could take my own goddamn life in my hands doing that shit, it ain't gonna kill me, but it don't taste great. Don't eat dry shrink prep. All right, time to clean it up. Plus, this car is probably dirty. I mean, even though I cleaned it, like, it's probably not. It's not an 09. You know what I mean? She hasn't been through the ringer. She's a brand new car, so. Rise! Oh no, it's not one of those? Oh dang, it ain't. Alright, I'm gonna try to get you as best I can, because I'm not on my head. What I need to start doing is I need to not do my hair on days that I'm gonna be live streaming, so I can put it on my head. But I think that should be fine. I'm gonna put it real high on my chest. If I had boobs, it'd be easier. If I had boobs, I'd probably have more subscribers too. Just saying. light gaps. So it's not laying down right here in this corner, but it's not because it's not shrunk right. It's because there's like probably one of the connectors to the defrosters is right here. So I'm just gonna take it. There it is. Boom. There it is right there actually. Boom. Cut around it. You can just leave that in there. Always bump the edges. I'm loving it. All right, back windows. Yeah. Fold before operating. There's usually like a button here or something. Push forward. Oh, there's a car seat here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, looks like I'm climbing in this puppy. Dang, look at that back window. Woo! Fresh to death. All right, 4 more windows and then we're done. At least the back's gonna be cut like this. Plot. Let's check some questions while we're here. Dang, what's up? You're welcome. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Tinterloo. Daniel Rand, I have such a greasy, oily face. I use that. Can't believe you licked the window. He's in the south where it's warm all the time. That's right, baby. Wazzy says, hi Patrick, is it better to bottom load or 2-stage a 30-inch side window? What is your advice? Thanks. As long you pick and choose which one is either the most efficient, time efficient, but most importantly, the cleanest install. So if you can do a cleaner install top loading versus bottom loading, that means no trash, no creases, no scratching, no marring on the film, then that's what you want to do. I do both ways because depending on the situation, sometimes bottom loading is faster for me, sometimes bottom loading is not particularly faster, but it's cleaner for me. And then under circumstances, I would not bottom load. Like Chevy Silverados 19 and forward and 16 and below, I don't bottom load because I don't remove those door panels because they're extremely hard to put back on. So it's all situational. The most important thing is that you want to be the cleanliest and the most efficient in time. But if you had to choose between time and cleanliness, you want to go with a clean install. It's better to do a very clean install in 5 hours than to do an okay install in 2. if that makes sense. So hopefully that makes sense. Good question, by the way. Eventually, once I get in touch base with Matt and we talk a little bit more, Matt's been such a huge help. Like I said, helping me get these the GoPro with the overlays up and running. I will eventually do what he's doing and restream to multiple. If you guys aren't a part of the Facebook group, Window Tinting Business on Facebook, then you can join that group. That group's about 5,000 deep. Really awesome group. And I'm going to be streaming these live streams to YouTube and to the Facebook group as well. So let's see here. And those will come. But yeah, if you guys like it, give it a thumbs up. If you guys have a moment, feel free to share it. You can share it on Facebook tint groups on Facebook, or you can share it with anyone that you think might benefit from it. Just working on getting as much exposure. Obviously, if you're not a sub, make sure to sub and hit the bell notification, because I don't do scheduled live streams from the shop. Most of the time they're on Mondays, but I don't know exactly what time on Mondays. It's all dependent on my schedule and what comes into the shop. So got McDonald's on the brain for some reason. It don't even look like I need to shrink that, but I will. Let's bring the top down, just shrink the bottom there, right there. Bottom right down there. Jeez. I'm gonna reverse roll this one, just because I gotta go over a baby seat and I gotta climb into the back of this thing. When you gotta maneuver around shite, it's always best to make it easy for you. Oh, yeah, let's go left to right. Oop. Sure my tank can reach. Let's do this. Opa. Opa. I don't even know if y'all can see. See if I can put you on the seat here. There you go, I'll prop you up. I'm trying to just very carefully lean you up against something. There we go. 17%, almost time for a hot swap. Actually, after this window, I'll go and hot swap it. Oh, these windows are automatic. For any of y'all that watched my most recent upload, the air freshener for the Meguiar's Air Bomb refresher, bro, that thing's amazing. I think that's so good. Oh no, where are we going? This way? Yeah, we are going this way. Well, if you guys couldn't see before, definitely can't see now. Not with this 5%. Oh, you can see a little bit. Ooh, starting to get warm in here. Nice. All right, I gotta switch batteries. Hang on one second. Let's see here. Open up the door. Plug in GoPro. Boop. Pull out battery. Still live. Grab fresh battery. Wait for it to register. 100%. Unplug. That too was brought to you by Matt. Matt taught me that one as well. Messing around, because usually when this battery dies, the live stream ends for at least 3 or 4 minutes because I got to swap batteries out. I got to go back onto the computer, reconnect everything. Now, hot swap, baby. Hot swap, taking over this live streaming game. Don't mind my belly. And now we got the other battery. The old battery's plugged in now. Where are we at? The hell was that? I heard metal. I heard metal. Oh, staples. Let's see if there's any questions, and then we can move on. Dang, more. Pride 101 says, how much are you charging for the van? The van, this one is ATR. We have oh, I don't know why, but we have 2-door and 4-door pricing, but we also have crossover pricing plus large SUV pricing, and this would be considered in the large SUV category. And I believe for ATR, which is our entry level, it's like 350 maybe, right around 300 possibly. But if we were doing this in a ceramic, it would be probably closer to 400, 450. So right in your Daniel Reno, I'd say we're right around the same price range. Jeremy B, I watched the air freshener video. Thank you. We're trying to work on it. Jeff said, thanks, really enjoy all your videos. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, brother. Happy New Year to you. Tinderloo says, when you pull seals and when you pop panels back a bit, question, for some room, how can you tell? I try to pull the top back, and usually if it gives me pretty good resistance, I don't fight it. But the ones that the tops pop back, they just pop back easily. Hyundais do it, Infinitis do it, Kias don't do it. I don't think a Kia does it, but Hyundais for sure. Some Fords do it. Sometimes they pop out real easily, and if they give me any aggravation or give me any resistance, I stop because I don't want to break anything. Four likes, that's what's up. Appreciate it, y'all. All right, now we got a fresh battery in. Keep on keeping on. Lord. I'm really just delaying the inevitable. Tinting these windows suck for me. I don't like it. Excuse me. Scusi. See, technically, I could probably just install that and not worry about the shrink. Probably. To hedge my bets and shrink anyways. Pop it one more if you want. I don't think I need to. Just hit it one more time right here. Uh-oh. I just creased it, but I got it out. I said don't double snap it, and I double snap it. See? That's my problem. Oh, someone had a question about how I get the film to stick to the dot matrix or the defrosters. Now, I'm not sure where you get from the defrosters, because typically the film shrinks. The film is designed to stick to glass, right? So some defrosters, if it's thick enough, won't allow it to stick. Same thing with dot matrix. With the dot matrix, I know some dot matrices, they just don't allow film to stick in any better. So if that's the case, you can throw a little heat on there. Dang, I don't have the air compressors on. You can throw a little heat on there. Like if I'm doing a Charger or a Challenger or one of those vehicles, then I will throw the defrosters on. I did a Mustang this morning, and I throw the defrosters on right before I install the film. It makes it tack up a little bit quicker, but it holds on. Ay, 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 ay. Cállate, chico. That's right there. That's why I can hear it hissing. Sorry about that. So most of the time, film doesn't stick to defrosters. If you look at the front window of cars, back window of cars, you'll see a border. I can't show you on my car because I don't have a border. I don't have a dot matrix border. But go through the parking lot of any car. You know, look at most cars that have dot matrices on the edge, and you'll see a white border. That's because the film is not sticking to the dot matrix. It's normal. It's typical. And usually film doesn't stick to the to the defrosters if the defrosters are like really thick. Like I said, Challengers, Chargers, some Mustangs, things of that nature, they're either weirdly angled or they're really thick. Like angled as in like they're downwardly angled and they suck water back in. Hey!
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on?
Nothing, I just came to throw out the trash.
Throw out the, oh. And then you just come see me?
I just figured I'd see how you were doing.
Doing fine. It's no cars bother me. It's just we got to make sure that there's enough time, and you know what I mean, allocated throughout the day. You can't take an R&R, a full R&R, and well, it's a drop off. Well, you still need time to allocate to,
Right.
yeah, you know. So I just want to make sure we're not here till 9 at night.
Doing pretty good there.
Yeah, we'll be good. I got 2 more windows on this puppy, and then we should be done. So.
So listen, it was worked out that he came early.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he came early, and Marty stayed for that Mustang.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I thought he was gonna go.
Sick.
Yeah, he feels like garbage. Well, the old lady said she was that the news is saying that there's some serious virus going around, like it's putting people down for a week.
Is it a virus or the flu?
A virus, they said. Yeah.
They can't treat you for that.
No. That's why I got hand sanitizers. I ran over to CVS to the Minute Clinic, grabbed a handful of face masks. Yeah, because I ain't risking it. I can't be sick for a week.
No, you gotta wipe down your office in there.
I didn't let him go in the office.
Okay. I wiped down everything in the front.
Yeah, I'll get some I'll get some Clorox wipies.
No, there is under the sink.
Yeah, will do. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, one of our dudes came in sick. And listen, I get it, right? Like some people, like as window tinters, we don't get like PTO. We don't get paid time off. We don't get sick leave. If we're not working, if we're not laying film, most of the time we're losing money. So my dude already came off from a week off because we closed the shop from Christmas till New Year's. So he can't just be like, well, one more day. So I get it, you know. I just don't. If you're, I'm the type of guy that if you're sick, I try to stay home if you can, because you'll just bring the sickness at work, and then everyone else gets sick, and that's, you know, like I can't afford to get sick. I'm the breadwinner in my family. You know, if I go down for a week, it'll put me in some financial strain. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it's not something I want to do. So, all right. I am going to shrink this one. It looks pretty flat, but I'm still going to shrink it just the same. 2 windows left, and then we're done. For those of you guys who stuck around throughout the live stream, appreciate it. Appreciate it. What day is it today? Thursday. Tint Wisdom. Make sure to check out Tint Wisdom on the YouTube channel, and also Tint Wiz has their own YouTube channel. But also check out the Facebook group as well, Tint Wiz. They do live stream shows. On Thursdays they interview someone, and on Tuesdays he just does he goes over topics and questions and whatnot. So tonight is a live stream one with, I forget his name, but it's a YouTuber who's got like almost 200,000 subs. He's a garage guy, I believe. Okay, we're gonna do this guy, and I'm gonna flip it. Oh, any questions? Let me check some questions. I didn't check any questions. The wifey called me. I'm live streaming. Got a couple more windows, and then I'll be finished. I'll call you back when I'm done. Period. Love you. This is a weird one because the bottom curves and the top is pretty much straight, which looks really weird. I am going to go ahead and shrink this because I don't have a lot of room to work with on the inside if there is a finger that pops up. So I want to mitigate that as much as possible. Why does that look like it don't fit? I flipped it 180. That way looks much straighter. I'm gonna go with that way. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. We'll see. I really hope this is the right way. Smaller on one side than the other. Let's see what we got here. 18.5. 19 3/4. Which side's the bigger side? $19, $18. So this is the back end. Smaller side's the back end. Oh, so it's right. Woo! Okay. Yeah, this is right. Okay. And I wouldn't blame it on Lumar or Precision Cut, but there are some times I just blame it on plotter patterns. So some plotter patterns, they're either going to be backwards, they're going to be upside down. Like a Yukon Denali back window looks the same damn thing, like whether it's sideways, upside down, left, right. Like the back window is basically a square. So I wouldn't blame it on the software or anything like that. I would just, it is what it is. Nothing's perfect, and sometimes you gotta be able to read it. Turn the car on. All right. Grab me here. Grab an auto bulldozer too. So I gotta do the passenger side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on this board here. I'm gonna peel it. Then I'm gonna walk through here and then stick it to the glass. Because I can't be the first one to think of this. I'm not that smart. See, look how awkward this is. And this right here, look at this. That goes way back there. So that's always fun. You just gotta, it's one of those things where you just gotta do it your very best, clean as best you can, get back there, do your due diligence. All right, here we go. Now at this point, some people say, "Oh, Patrick, why don't you just cut off the bottom so it's not in your way?" I don't like doing that because every time I do that, it flops back up, and then it's hard for me to get it off the film, and then it always introduces trash. Opa. There goes a big ass piece of tint. Ah. Have I mentioned how much I hate these windows? Jeez. Yeah, I don't know how to take the door panel off on these sliding doors. It'd be really sweet if I did, because then I'll just bomb load this puppy, but c'est la vie, what can you do, right? All right, now I got that up. Now I'm gonna wet the shit out of it. Push it back there, go back here. Let's see here. All right, that went in better than I anticipated. The key is, for me, is that this fold here that I did the top corner, I only tacked that much in. This fold has the film that comes this way, it has to be flat. It can't have a curve in it or not a bend in it, because it'll get caught. If it's flat, it just slides right in underneath the weather strip. Ugh. Let's go down with it. This right here. Why I bought a bulldozer, or brought a bulldozer. So we can get, what I'm gonna try to do, I'll get the weather strip up and put a little corner of that bulldozer right there so I can push down with it. Once I get into the corner, just push straight down with it. It's all about feel. It's all about feel, baby. Pretty solid. I guess the thing that helps out the best is that most of these minivans, when you do this, they're factory tinted. So if there is, you know, if it's not the cleanest install, maybe you get a little crease or something like that. If you do it on a factory tinted, it's much less noticeable. Like, let me see if I can even find something. That's pretty clean, but if there was no factory tint on that window, any crease or any trash that's right here in that hard to reach area will be very noticeable. So, whew, I'm starting to sweat a little bit. All right, guys, one more window to go. One more. Oh, see, this is what happened. I flipped the film here, but in here, I don't think. I don't know. Why? Call Progressive. We're setting up life insurance, so a $500,000 policy, just in case anything happens to me. I know that her and my boys are taken care of. Let's just say if she starts cooking a lot more out of the blue and buying a lot more cleaning ingredients or cleaning supplies, I won't be eating what she's cooking. Any questions before I head out of here? Let's see. Kieran, I hope I'm saying that right. Wallwalk says hello from the UK. Very nice. I watch all your videos and I think you and Matt are proper legends in the tinting world. I did recommend to Matt you and him should have a tint off and use a plotter and he hand cuts. Woo! That'd be interesting, baby. That's me and a plotter and him hand cutting. That's like we're both in our world. Like he would rather hand cut than plot, and I would most likely plot than hand cut. So that would be interesting. That'd be interesting. Hand cut, team hand cut, and team plotter. Yes, we can make t-shirts. Team hand cut, team plotter. I'll get team hand cut shirts or team plotter shirts, and I'll have Matt get team hand cut shirts. That's hilarious. That'd be great. I'll have to tell him about that. You know what's crazy is that Matt and I, we just became friends like maybe a couple. We've been talking. We met only once, just this past year at the Tint Off, but we've been talking for almost 2 years now. And hell, I started off just like the rest of y'all out there watching window tinting videos and whatnot. Hell, at the time when I started, there was just Matt, who was not doing videos at the time anymore, and Ralph Van Pelt, who ironically now doesn't do installation videos. So yeah, and now it's kind of a trip that now like I do videos. It's become, I just wanted to post videos to help tinders that other people wouldn't help them. Like I went to local people and they wouldn't train me for fear that like I would open up my own shop or something like that. I didn't have money for a training course. So, I mean, that was the whole start of it. Who would have thought that I would have gotten such a deep rabbit hole, you know? There's so much more to YouTube videos than just like press and record, especially now. Now that, I mean, I've learned how to edit, I know about lighting, I know about audio, I know about video, quality, post-production, production. You know, I don't know it all, but I know a fair amount. It's crazy. I just wanted to put up tint videos, and now I'm doing way more. God, I don't know who would win. Hand cut versus plotter. That's an interesting one. It would have to be, I mean, to do it proper, it would have to be in my shop, because like I would need my setup, you know what I mean? Because he has his hands no matter where. Like me, like I need the proper plotter, I need peel boards. The ultimate showdown. And I wouldn't say, I mean, Matt knows how to use a plotter. I'm not saying he's like team hand cut. I think he would prefer, I don't want to speak for him, but I'm pretty sure he would prefer hand cutting versus plotter. But he could definitely do both. And when do you start? Like, do we start and then I run over to the plotter? Or do I cut the film out first? Because then that wouldn't be fair, because then I just have to weed and he still has to hand cut. Do 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 do. Last window, but the last window is, it's 5% in there, so it's pretty dark. So let me try to open the doors. It's that window I'm doing, so I just shrunk it on this side. The curvature is the same either which way, so I just shrunk it on this side. Said screw it. All right, let's close this. Do this here. See how dark it is. It's not that bad. Let me move this forward. Yeah. I'm gonna change the angle for you guys, so it's not just chesticle. %. Perfect. Right here would be good. Joby Gorilla Pies. Change it up a little bit. Get a little bit of a different angle for y'all. I'm still waiting because this isn't even like my top end slash live stream setup. I'm still, well, the media mods for the GoPro Hero 8 were supposed to come out in December. I haven't heard anything about it yet. They're supposed to come out in December, but, and hence why I got a new one. I mean, obviously I got, my old one was stolen with the rest of my gear, but I'm going to be able to connect a wireless microphone to this camera once the media mod comes out, and I can go ahead and like put you on the outside, and you'll still be here. You'll be able to still hear me crystal clear, but like maybe you'll get like an outside perspective if like I'm like, let's say I'm squeegeeing down a front windshield. You know, that's kind of a cool angle from the front end. You know, it's very satisfying, but the trade-off is most of the time you can't hear me because the mic input is on the camera. So if I have a wireless mic, it'll be a lot cooler. Lot cooler. Just trying to be as immersive as possible. Alright, that's clean. And I want to do this angle because I'm not sure what kind of angle you guys see on my chest, but you'll be able to see this much better and how I'm about to do this. Here we go. I'll be back. One seat. Another seat. Woo. This side isn't the bad side. It's getting this top end in here, putting that little fold in here, and then now I'm gonna roll it all the way up. Now this end here is gotta be straight, but I'm gonna wet the hell out of it. Wet them up. Normally I don't wet this much, but it needs to be this wet or else it ain't getting in. So once I bend this here, I'm gonna keep this flat, this straight edge flat, because if that lifts, it's wanting to lift. If it lifts, it's gonna not tuck under there.
I'm trying to push as much. Normally I go to the center and spread it out, but I'm trying to introduce the least amount of water possible over this end, so it makes it easier for when I squeegee out with the auto bulldozer. Uh-oh, do you hear that? That doesn't sound good. I'm gonna get a specialty tool. I got my everyday drivers, but then this is called the black and white. It is directional. I very rarely use this, but when I use it, it's always helpful. So this is like the B squad. I have my A squad, my everyday carry, and then I got my B squad tools. I got a toolbox full of different tools. Problem is, let's see. Get underneath here. That's right, baby. There you go. Wait it one more time. I just want to make sure it's down below the seal, because I heard that crunch, not crunch, but the sound of almost a crease. And I'll know when I roll the window down. If you ever question whether or not you did it right, after you do the install, roll the window down. If you hear a crunch, you fucked up. Moment of truth. Let's see if we hear a crunch. No crunch. One more time. No crunch. When you are testing that out though, make sure don't hit the auto the first time through. Because if you hit the auto and you hear a crunch, it's just gonna rip it all apart. If you go slowly and you hear a little crunch, then you can stop it and try to see if you can tuck it, heat it, work it. That way you don't have to redo this entire window. Because like I said, this window's a bitch. Ooh, dang, it's good to be good, baby. Wipe it down here. Take you off the wall. Oh. She clean. All right, that's it. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. And while I'm giving it 5 minutes, you go ahead and check and see if you guys have any questions, concerns.
4 o'clock. So it's been a couple hours since I started this. Yeah, 2 hours exactly. So I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Big shout outs to Daniel Reyna for the $15 super chat. Tinter Lou for the $15 super chat. Definitely appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I'm gonna go ahead and get some last minute questions. If you guys have any questions, now is the time. Go ahead and hit it in the comment section. And then while that's going off, like again, big thanks to our sponsors for the live stream. Obviously our super chatters, but also Tint Wiz. Check them out, tintwiz.com. You get your free 30-day trial. Tint Wiz is the CRM suite for window tinters. And also Dry Shrink Prep. Dry Shrink Prep is the healthy alternative to dryer sheets. For more information, check out dryshrinkprep.com. Tinting is a trade people don't like to share. That's right. That's right. But the problem is you have to share it, because if you don't share it, it dies. It's like barbers. Barbers are like on the brink of death right now. Sam's Club is taking over. Ugh. Sam's Club. Fantastic Sam's, which I'll never go to. Panda Bear said you should come out with a hoodie and make a cool logo with some other merch. I can do that through Spring Teespring on YouTube. Here's the thing, Matt did it as well, and Matt's got 5 times as many viewers as I do, and I think he sold like 1 or 2. So while people could be interested in merch, unfortunately, because the channel is so tiny right now, once I get like 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 subscribers, then yeah, I could throw out merch all day long. But I have to weigh out time it takes and other efforts and things like that, and to see what people would actually want. But merch is not outside the realm of possibility. I'm in the works of getting my own website together, just some informational stuff, and then maybe I'll throw some merch on there. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. If you're not subscribed, make occasion, because these kind of come up whenever and whenever. Matt will be live tomorrow. Yeah, Matt's been going live crazy. Matt and I are like on this live rampage, and we're just gonna keep going with it. We're still producing content, but we also want to check out the live aspect of it, because we think it's an untapped resource. It's something that not a lot of people can do. Not a lot of people understand the technology and how to get a clean stream with overlays, different things of this nature. Plus, being live is not easy. Like, whether it's like some people are like, oh, it's just 15 people. Well, think about it. Like, close your eyes and think of 15 people in your head, and then look, that's a classroom. Some people can't do a presentation for a classroom. You know what I mean? And that's 15 just for me. Hell, I think Matt had 150 people watching him last time, one of his live streams, a few live streams ago. So we're really excited about the live stream aspect and what it brings to our channels. But I guess we'll see what the future holds for us. So thank you again, guys. Appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon. I don't have like an overlay. Do I have an overlay? An end overlay? Let's do this.